guys, welcome back to my channel. I am working this month to try to make sure that we are using all of our leftovers. I do not want to have any waste if I can avoid it. So every week I'm focusing on a different basic leftover ingredient that we often find in all of our refrigerators. This week specifically, I am working through a bunch of leftover baked potatoes that I had. So today is my last baked potato video, and it is the one that is probably used the most in our house. And so I'm pretty excited about making it to just have as a side for my lunch today. If you guys are curious to see any of the other ways that I have kind of revamped some leftover baked potatoes, I will leave the links in the description box down below. But otherwise, today I'm going to get started on making some ranch fries. I'm on my very last baked potato in my bag, and I have to say I have very much enjoyed having these this week. So I am going to use this just to make some ranch fries, like some home fries, to go with my lunch today. And every other time that I have chopped up a potato this week, I've just diced it. I'm going to show you the way that I like to chop it if I am making fries. So I am going to go ahead and chop it in half just like that, and then I turn it on the ends, and then I'll chop it in half and turn it, chop it in half and turn it, and then I end up with some little wedges, 8 wedges actually per side of potato, just like that. So these are the perfect size and shape to make some fries. Once I have all of my little wedges chopped up, I'm actually just going to use the leftover bag that my baked potatoes have been in. I'm going to throw these back in this bag. So we're not wasting any food, and we're not wasting any Ziploc bags either this week. And then yesterday, for my lunch, I made my chip and dip potato salad, and I did not use all of my ranch seasoning packet. So I'm going to use that today. I'm going to make some ranch fries. So I'm going to sprinkle this in, and then to that I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of salt. That ranch seasoning has a lot of flavor in it, and there's not a ton of potato. I mean, it's 1 potato in there, so I don't need a ton of salt. But I have found with this that I like to have like a little extra, I don't know, salty bite at the end. And then to that, I am going to go ahead and add just a glug of olive oil. And then I am just going to kind of massage this around to get that seasoning and that olive oil and that salt just completely covering all of those potatoes. I have my baking tray here. I'm just gonna line it with parchment paper just because I wanna make sure that these don't stick. Even if you have that oil on there, you know, better safe than sorry. And then I'm just going to kind of move this all into one layer. If any of those have stuck together. Just trying to not get my fingers all in it. Did not succeed. Okay. So I am going to stick these in a very hot oven. Remember that those potatoes are already cooked. So I don't have a need to cook the potatoes. I just want to get them kind of crispy on the outside like a fry is. So I am going to stick these in a very hot 475, 500 if your oven can go up to it, oven. And I am going to only leave them in for probably about 5 to 10 minutes. And then I will flip them all over and then put them back in again. After about 10 minutes in the oven, these got nice and browned and crispy on the outside, but they're still kind of fluffy on the inside. And I love using leftover baked potatoes for this recipe. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this week as much as I have, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new leftover ingredient for us to explore new ways to use. Thanks so much for watching, guys.